What is up, my stylish people? This is Shang. Welcome back to the channel. You must have seen the title. This beige color chikankari embroidery sequin work kurta costs 5,000 rupees. Okay, let's dial down to the next budget price point. It's a grey color, heavy embroidery kurta. This costs 3,000 rupees. I would not say cheapest, but 700 rupees kurta. This does have both chikankari embroidery as well as sequin work, and looks expensive just at a price point of 700 rupees. Let's find out in this video. I got three options, the relative budget options from Amazon, and also I'm going to compare with this expensive option. We are going to talk about different categories. Let's talk about the first point, which is the quality, which differentiates actually the price point cheap versus expensive. This one, it's made of cotton. It's extremely smooth, both inside as well as the outside. I would not say like satin kind of smooth because it's cotton. You are not gonna get satin kind levels or viscose levels kind of smoothness, but it's smooth, and also it does have sequins, right? And it's placed inside. If you can see, it's placed inside the embroidery so that it will not hurt on your skin, because I have a baby boy and I have to just lift him every single day, and also on the Diwali I have to make sure that whatever I wear, it need to be smooth and it should not hurt him. So this fits the bill, and the material is smooth, and also inside they do not have any lining because already the material is smooth. It's okayish. They do not have any cotton lining. This one is a 700 rupees option. It does have this cotton cloth inside, and it's made of cotton as well. But here you guys can see the difference. The sequins are actually placed outside, so you can feel on the skin. That's a minor thing in case if you are just okay with that. And also I like the buttons. Here you guys can see they have gone with this rustic or antique kind of a vibe. And also the chikankari work, it's subtle, it's not heavy as much as the previous option. That also differentiates the price point. But in terms of the material which you are talking in this category, this is good, not just for the 700 rupees. If you compare with 3,000 rupees or 4,000 rupees, even with 5,000, I would not see much difference, because inside it does have the cotton lining. It feels even more smoother when compared to the Manyavar option. Okay, now let's talk about the other options which I got, which is this option from a relatively unknown brand which I got. This one have a heavy chikankari embroidery. This one I got for that purpose. It's have a heavy floral chikankari kind of embroidery. This one costs 3,000 rupees. This one costs 700 rupees. This does not have even sequin work. This does have sequin work. Again, it's made of cotton. Smoothness exactly it is the same, and also inside also the lining is the same, just as this one. Particularly for the kurta, since last 1.5 years, the normal brands, the budget brands have become too good in case if you're going for these kind of works. I'm not saying that the heavy mirror work embroidery and the designer level of work, the normal standard kurtas, budget brands have become really great at a price point of 700 to 800 rupees. Next criteria, which would be the versatility. Versatility, it always comes with the color. These both are grey colors and both have subtle chikankari works. This one does have heavy work because it's priced at 3,000. This one has subtle work, and also the mirror work is subtle, so it's definitely versatile. You can wear this for multiple scenarios, and you can actually style them just in a traditional way by wearing a white chudidar or maybe a black one with the shoes, particularly for the semi-traditional vibe, or else you can go fusion just by pairing a loose fit pant and a white sneakers as well. It's versatile. And when I compare with this option, of course, as I mentioned, this color is extremely versatile and one of my favorite color. Obviously versatility, again subtle work, everything is great. And when it comes to the other option which I picked, this is the pink color chikankari embroidered kurta which I picked from Amazon, again at 900 rupees price point. This one, this grey color 3,000 rupees kurta does have heavy embroidery, right? Chikankari. This also does have. It is available again in multiple colorways, white, grey, multiple colorways. In case if you want the statement vibe, you would go with these color combinations. It goes well with the white, grays, beige, black. It does have a harsh contrast. I would not recommend, but in general, this is also versatile in case if you're going with that vibe, or else this category is mostly subjective in terms of the versatility. And the other kurta which I got is this one, the black kurta in this linen blend, again from Amazon. This one at 700 rupees price point, Amma. I love it. Recently I bought this one to recreate Virat Kohli's festive outfit at a price point of under 3,000 rupees. This is a linen blend option which is very difficult to find at 700 rupees price point, and also this material has slight shine to it, and simple slim fit at the top and straight cut. And the black color, do I need to mention about the versatility? Of course not. And also subtle buttons placements in the brown color, giving it a slightly elevated look. So in terms of the versatility, everything is even. So you're good to go with cheap kurtas at this point of time. Now let's talk about the craftsmanship, which we spoke early in the earlier sections. But let's start with this option. The craftsmanship, it's okayish. The chikankari work, it's good, but you would see somewhere the threadings and also the misalignments here and there for this 700 rupees options, but chalta hai. And also in terms of the buttons, the craftsmanship is good. It's okay for the price point of 900. I would say this is possible. Now let's talk about the 3000 rupees option. The craftsmanship, it is like really great here. The buttons looks really cheap for this 3000 rupees option. See these buttons. One, it doesn't match the color. Okay, if they want to give it a simply elevated look, these kind of a jewel shade with the white threading, it makes it looks cheap. But however, the craftsmanship when it comes to the embroidery and also the inside lining and the minute details, the stitching and everything, it's perfect. I would give it like 3 out of 5. Now for the 700 rupees black option, there is nothing such as a craftsmanship because it's a simple basic kurta, but it is good for what it is, 700 rupees price point. The craftsmanship for the Manyavar option, the beige color option, here you guys can see the design pattern. It's slightly complex pattern and has been carried over to the collar and has been even, and also the mirrors, the sequence that has been placed, even though if it looks like irregular, it has been placed in a manner that it is actually regular. So the craftsmanship is like really great with these options. Of course, when you pay higher price points for the kurtas, be it a designer labels, you're gonna get hand-stitched kurtas, personalized options, because they are actually hiring a particular tailor or a designer and also the labor work that has been put into each and every kurta. So the time, the skill and everything, that will be charged. You're not gonna get extreme levels of quality. Yes, you're gonna get silks, you're gonna get other fabrics such as modal blend or maybe Georgette. Every fabrics you are gonna get, but you will be also charged with this skill and the time that has been put into. Whereas for these options, these are relatively easy to make, so the price would be somewhat minimal. But here, because the brand value is there for the Manyavar, so the branding cost comes into play. Whereas for this particular option, it is Amazon's own brand. Here also you guys can see the craftsmanship. The design is like really easy, first of all, to make. The striped pattern with the chikankari work in between, so it's easy to make, and sequence has been placed irregularly with this option. Not much strategy or thinking behind where to place the sequence. Okay, we just wanted to place it subtle, let's do it wherever we want, but chalta hai, like it's good. Even though if they place it, and the same thing has been, the same pattern has been carried over to the collar, and also you guys can see the stripes, whatever the embroidery is there, that has been carried forward. But you guys can see here again the irregularities here and there, it would be there across the kurtas. Now let's talk about the fit. All of these kurtas, all of them have a slim straight cut to it, so there is no differentiation when it comes to the fit, and all of them fit really well, and all of them ends more or less the same. So there is no differentiation much in terms of the length. An inch or two there is a differentiation, but not by much. My size is medium, I went true to size with all of these options. Now let's talk about the last factor, which is the price point, which we spoke earlier as well. 5000 rupees for this Manyavar option and 700 rupees for this Amazon option. This one is not 7 times better when compared to this option. This one also available in beige colorway or white colorway. You can just go for the versatility purpose in case if you want the same beige colorway. I'm not talking about the colorway, I'm talking about the quality, craftsmanship and the overall fit. I feel that in case if you want a kurta to attend as a casual wedding guest, not a groom, obviously as a wedding guest or for a festive purpose, you are good to go with kurtas priced at 700 to 1500 rupees, and on top of that you are not gonna wear these multiple number of times. In case if you wore this for one of the function and in case the same guest would be attending the other function, you can style it in a slightly different way as a fusion ethnic, but most often than not you are not gonna wear the same option, so you're gonna use this for other scenarios which would be very limited. So my suggestion is that don't spend too much on kurtas. Make sure that you go with the neutral color so that you get the versatility and also you get that expensive look, but don't spend too much and have limited options as much as possible. Particularly for people here in South India, we don't wear much of kurtas. Here and there we do wear, but not much. But in case if your culture or tradition actually suggests you to incorporate multiple number of colors, and if you are able to use them for multiple scenarios, of course you can go. But my suggestion is that anywhere between 1500 to 2500 for a plain kurta, I mean not with a bandi jacket or not with a set, you can spend, not anything more than that. But in case if you have the budget less than 1000 rupees, this is a great option. I will make sure that all the links are there in the description below. And video pasand aa gaya nahi aa gaya, comment section lo cheppandi what is the best price point you think for a kurta. I mean that this kind of a chikankari embroidered kurta with a sequin work, all these factors going into what is the best price point you think. Don't forget to click the like down below and also subscribe to this channel for more awesome content like this. That is it from me. See you next time.